Unrecognizable. Unrecognizable.
That hair was like whoosh, and that beard was like whoosh.
Y'all to love yourself like how y'all be telling us to love our natural
No,
self.
I don't need y'all to love yourself. I need you to go to the barbershop and get that shit trimmed the fuck up. And I need you to get a haircut and shit like that. Go see C-Mac. How about that?
I wanna
So we set.
we ready?
We ready?
Almost.
We ready, B? We ready, B? Can you turn the thing around so we can see, so we can... I feel like a little good girl. Like I'm a little good girl. And I got a little earring on. And I got a dress on. She's a little good girl. Did you start drinking that?
I sure did.
Oh!
I took like one sip.
Alright, so.
Hey Richie.
Hey, Richie. Hey, Richie Blue. Hey, Richie Blue. It just happened.
That's the same thing that I was saying. I was like, I really had to have a heart-to-heart conversation with myself. Like, you be stressing about shit, but you ain't never been hungry. You ain't never.
I need to get on y'all though.
What?
About y'all meditation.
No, like seriously, like
I
you never been homeless. You never been hungry. You never been out here like really fucked up. Like you could have really been in some fucked up ass situations, and
Because they
you just
say
never were.
once you focus on something and you tell the subconscious mind, even your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, you make it known that this is what you need to do, it will find
Its way to you.
like this. You cannot ask the subconscious mind a question without it giving you an answer. It will find an answer. Your subconscious mind is always working. Your subconscious mind has read, like you look at the front of the paper, your subconscious mind has read that piece, the whole front of that paper, before you had even read it with your eyes and took it in. That's why I always tell you when you have a problem, write it down before you go to bed and ask yourself that. Write it down and ask yourself that. I've done that when we lived in Atlanta. We was in a lot of situations, and that's what I had to do. I had to write down. This is how, like, write down the problem, and then wait for answers to be revealed to me during meditation, during sleep, and just meditate on that and focus on that. Meditation allows you to clear your mind.
All other things that are blocking you from what you're really focusing on.
And when you can clear your mind, and then when you're out of meditation, you become more relaxed, so you can notice and you can see things, and you can just like
It kind of
situations.
just opens up the path, opens up a clear pathway for you to get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to really be thinking about anything during meditation, but it allows you to give yourself, because we are so cluttered with so much information, so much
Oh,
and the
I know I
answer.
got 58 tabs open in my head at all times.
Yes, you need to
58.
take that. You need to take that break to be in the moment of now. And some of the simplest things that you need answers to, it's like it's right there in front of your face, and you'll never see it because you're too worried, stressing about it. And the universe is all. You're here because you were meant to win at whatever you're supposed to be doing. So it's already been set up for you to win. Just gotta touch on this. All right, so I guess that's the opening of our show.
So, welcome to Sip and Discuss.
I am Michelle Mosley.
I'm Richie Blue.
And I'm Khalida Hunter.
And today we are talking about, we're talking about for like fertility, not fertility.
We're talking about entrapment.
Well, she calls it entrapment.
I
So
call
I'm
it
going to give
entrapment.
y'all a breakdown of like where I'm coming from. So everybody who watches Insecure, you know Issa's ex-boyfriend, they got back together. This is a spoiler alert, so you might want to
Is this
not.
real life or is this just a show?
It's a show.
They're like a reality show?
No!
It's a series.
It's a series. Google Issa Rae. Okay? After this episode. Because we don't want to do this again. We don't want to do this again with you next year. When the new season starts next year, we don't want to do this again with you. And
Yeah,
you
because I'm going to play catch up. I'm going to play catch up.
Oh my god. Oh god. Yes. I played catch up with Insecure because I got HBO again. So,
I'm with HBO Max.
but while they were separate, oh, do you want to hear this?
Go ahead.
I started dating someone else. And it didn't work out between them for whatever reason. You can watch this episode.
I'm already not like where this is going.
How long was the period?
It was watch it and you'll figure that out. We're not gonna go into detail about that, but everybody who's my insecure watchers, they know. So they were separated. It was for a while. Issa cheated. So they were separated for a good period of
How's that
time.
cause the breakup?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so he started dating somebody else, and she was so cute too. She was sexy. So anyway, so they started dating, but then they broke up. And in that midst of them breaking up, him and Issa started talking again, and they decided to work on their relationship and get back together. Whoop, whoop. He also, in the midst of that, got a job offer in San Francisco that he plans on taking. Issa is like, yes,
Where do you live at now?
they live in LA, right? LA. So
It's
yeah,
not too far.
yeah, but she's
Yeah, but San Francisco and LA is like worlds apart.
two different type of lifestyles.
Yes.
It's very true.
Had to take a drink of our mojito that we made. I
Yes.
hope that you will check out our
Summer cocktail series.
So, it's so good. It's so refreshing. So, they've been making love, doing it's cute that they got back together. Like that's like what you dream of. I remember being like 20 in my 20s and being so in love with somebody, like my first love, the first guy that I ever lived with. And you know, we had our breakups, and you dream of getting back together and everything just mushing and just feeling so right.
I
do.
dreamed of like
Not now. I'm talking about like.
dreamed of like running him the fuck over.
But I mean, after that rage is over, sometimes like that's how you feel. Like I went through those moments. I mean, I did some crazy thing. I slashed all 4 of his tires. And yes, I had done some crazy things to him, but then with all that stuff like calmed down, I did have him feeling where he's like, oh, I just want us to fall in love again. Like, oh, I was in love with you before. Well, she never had that. Well, I know where they at with it. So, old girl that he's dating calls him, says, I need to talk to you.
Oh boy.
And he said, tell me about it. So he goes over there and she tells him, listen, I'm pregnant. And he automatically says,
Who baby is that?
well, that is one of the questions he did, and I think he did ask, are you sure it's mine? She said yes. But she was married, so she had got out of she was a divorce, and he was kind of like the rebound. Not all
That
the way,
whole thing is just mad.
but not all the way rebound, because I think her and her husband were broke up for like a year. So it wasn't like
But not
it's
divorced.
fresh. No, divorced. They're divorced.
So it was officially divorced.
Yes, they're officially divorced before it kicked off. So, she asked him that, you're asking her woman. Okay, so then she tells him, like, I want to have it. Like, I didn't in the past,
Negative.
but now I want to have it. And so he says, it's wrong. We're not together. And he does, I don't think he goes into detail about his life, but he does express that it's just not a good time for him and he doesn't want the child. And she says, I totally understand. I will not ask you to be a part of the child's life.
Contract.
So listen. That's how I came up with the topic, because she was okay with him not being in the child's
She
life.
said she was okay.
Yeah.
Well, she seems like she's that sophisticated type that would be okay. She's not hood rat shit.
What's not fair to the baby?
So
The
Charlamagne
baby ain't get out here yet.
So Charlamagne says, you don't hear about goals? They about to beat this chick up. They about to beat her up. So Charlamagne brought up a point. Y'all made me forget what Charlamagne. Charlamagne said that he would be looked at as if, like, even though they come up to an agreement that he's not going to be in the child's life because he don't want to be in the child's life because he asked her not to have the baby. Now you tell Issa, well, she's not having the baby because I don't want to be in the child's life, or you tell her, well, she's having the baby, but we decided I'm not going to be in the child's life because I told her I don't want this baby. Now, how do we as women look at a man like that?
It won't be nothing to look at because I would be like, well, you got a whole lot of issues that you need to iron out. That I might be a distraction or a reason why you feel like you might need to go one way or the other way.
No, I mean, like, how do we view that type of man?
That's
like,
messy.
Is he a deadbeat dad when he asked not for you to not have the child, and then y'all come to an agreement? Okay, I still want to have this child, and then you say, well, I don't want the child. Is he obligated, even though he expressed that? Okay, so you're saying no, that he doesn't. No, he's not obligated. But how is the outside world? The outside world gonna look at him like he's a deadbeat.
But the outside world don't gotta take care of his kid neither. And people gonna have an opinion about what the fuck you do, whether it's right or wrong. Everybody got an idea what right is, and everybody got an idea what wrong is. It's wrong for you to bring a child into this world knowing that the dad wants nothing to do with this child. Because
what does it mean for somebody? That's my body. Going through an abortion, I've never had an abortion. Thank God, I've never had an abortion. I've never experienced it. But someone very close to me experienced an abortion, and her life was threatened. I had two friends. One friend, I didn't talk her out of having an abortion, but I told her, I said, this is something that you will have to live with for the rest of your life. The guy told her to go hang her baby on a tree when she found out. Now this is somebody she was fucking. They was in a relationship. He didn't want the baby, and he told her to go hang her baby on a tree.
You got see.
So then you had
me too.
So I told her, you have to make that. He's out of the equation now. Fuck him. You don't care about your life, obviously, and you don't care about the child's life. For him to say something, it's one thing to express I don't want a child, but then when you say something like that, it's like, fuck. So I said, this is a decision you have to make because you have to live with it. She decided to have her baby. I've seen her on several occasions, and she told me thank her because she thanks me because she never regretted not having her baby. Like, she always is so happy that she had her child. My second friend, she was dating a married man and got pregnant, and he said that he was going to kill her.
That's a very likely thing.
If she kept the baby. She had an abortion, and she suffered mentally.
What stage?
With it so. It wasn't far along. It was in the early stages. But I just remember years after, thank God, eventually she was able to have children. I just remember what it did to her mentally and emotionally, where to the point where she was like, my baby would have been this old this year. My baby would have been that old. So I feel like just to chop it up and be like, he told you he didn't want the baby. Why you bringing the baby in the world? It's like, nah, it's not that simple, B. Like, I got life inside of me right now.
I'm going to give you an example. I know somebody who basically was forced. I know a couple of dudes who are forced, whose children were forced on them. The women knew that they didn't want. I know somebody that paid for an abortion. The girl went and hid, kept the money, and then came back with a baby.
Oh, man.
I know somebody else who came to, you don't have to worry about the baby because I make enough money and blah, 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 blah. And then once the baby got here, it was like, now I need child support. So you want somebody to, first of all, you gotta know this all goes back to the number one thing that I keep on saying over and over and over again, that you watched it and discussed before, you heard me say it a million times, which is communication. Communication. You know whether or not this motherfucker is a piece of shit already. You know whether or not
but the guy that we're talking about with insecure, he's not a piece of shit.
But what I'm saying is, you know whether or not
he just don't want a child.
But I'm saying, you know whether or not this person wants a child or not. Because after a certain age, you're not just out here humping. Before you have sex with somebody, I know for sure at this age, if somebody comes to me and they said, we're dating, Khalida, I want another baby. Deal breaker.
But what if y'all dating and y'all both decided, like, I still want children, so whoever I'm fucking, whether I'm fucking you or dating you, and we talk and we decide that we both want children, so we have sex, but then we break up. And in that month that we break up, I And now he's like, well, I don't want to be like, there was a whole episode of hip hop. Love and Hip Hop, where the girl was like devastated because she didn't want to be a baby mama. Like that was not her goal, but she also didn't plan on them breaking up. So
well, you can't have no conversations about having a baby with somebody that you're not married to, and think that it's going to be a safe.
But I feel like the relationship that him and that girl was in, it was a relationship like. When he found out she might not want to get married again. Like they did communicate, but then they broke up. So now it's like, yes, you knew I wanted to have children. Yes, you knew I wanted to be married. But we're no longer together no more. So no, I don't want to have children with you.
Alright, so this is how I think about the whole situation. Is number one, when you're involved with somebody, we don't think about this as we're doing it because we're in the moment. We just get it in, we're having fun and enjoying that moment. Is if you somebody that don't want to have kids, then we need to be taking the proper precautions.
Condoms, great.
Right, true. That's very, very true. Now, that's definitely more easy said than done. But we need to do those things, number one. And number two, like you said with the communications part, are we doing this for a long-term thing, or are we just in this for this particular moment? You know what I mean? Where are we going with this
because
right
at any moment that can change from a moment to a lifetime.
And then once the baby pops up, you have a very limited amount of time to say, all right, yeah, we're keeping this or not. And if you're going to keep it, it has to be a joint venture. It has to be both sides, because no matter what happens, once the baby comes in, the dad, whether he wants to be there or not, is connected and he has to be involved. He has to be part of it. He has to. The reason I say he has to, because the state and everybody else, they're not gonna care whether or not you said that. Oh, I didn't want to be part of the baby.
If we come to an agreement and I say, you say, like she told him, we don't have to be in a baby fight, so she can withhold that information. She can say, I don't know who that is.
True, but how does that come into play? I don't think it comes into that, like when they come. Like you said, like Kylie said, the parent, the female, like, oh yeah, I know I said I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna get an abortion, or I need you off of that. Like when baby pops out, all that changes.
So, but like my whole thing is he a bad person?
No.
Because
I feel like if you're upfront about this. Like we're not talking about the we talked about having a baby, then we broke up, and then we found out I was pregnant. We talked about this from the beginning. We
never talked about it. We was just a fling. We was just fucking. We never had this conversation.
You need to be super precautious, because that's always an option.
And in the condom room. And then
most of the time we don't have those conversations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like with them, like say it was like a situation, because I've had straight booty calls. Let's all be for real. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm a fucking adult. You've had those people that was strictly booty calls. I want some sex. I know
right. We all been those situations.
Yeah. So what if it's somebody who's like that? You just calling them on a humble, like let's get it in, like you do.
Then it's definitely not supposed to be no baby from that, regardless.
But if the condom breaks, and then I'm pregnant, and I'm like, damn, I always wanted a baby, and fuck it, I'm keeping it. And then he's like,
selfish though. Like,
that's
a selfish ass move.
But if I don't believe in abortion,
then you should make sure you should be taking every single precaution. Then if you had sex with him, if you thought that you got pregnant, even if the condom broke, then you know what I would have did the next day? Got a motherfucking plan B. Because you know why? Because this is my fucking jump off. This is not my fucking dude. We're just fucking.
See, and we finally got a topic that we don't agree on. Because me, I wouldn't take a plan B. Like if I can.
What about being on birth control in the first place?
In the first place, so many preventative measures.
With me, I don't like birth control. Birth control has always been very
sad effects too.
Yeah, like I lost hair to the point where the back of my head like was like somebody's baby. And then also like I was getting a Depo shot, and I heard that was geared towards black women.
Yes. To sterilize
black women. Now y'all know I'm in my late 30s, and I have never ever been pregnant a day in my life. I've been on a Depo shot.
Clock now, because you said there were like 3 times.
I have been on a Depo shot since I was 16 years old.
For how many years?
Until I was at least 18 or 19 years old, I finally got off of it.
Yeah,
and then I didn't
for a
learn.
couple of years. You're not supposed to stay on it.
And then I learned in my late 20s doing research, because I asked my doctor, like, is anything wrong because I haven't been pregnant? And she said, well, you probably just need to give yourself more time. Just looking at the B, she says you have a very healthy uterus. Like, everything was healthy down there. No tests were done. But she says everything was very healthy there, so I don't see why you would have a problem. It's just not your time yet. And so then I didn't like that answer, and she also said like give it a year. So I started doing my own research about birth control. My mother never wanted me to be on birth control, but to live in my dad's house, I had to be on birth control. So I started doing research, and then that's when I found out all the side effects to Depo shot, and one of the side effects was
vaccines are not good for you.
Was losing your hair. So then I was like, oh my God. And then it said it also confirmed. So I have become I'm pro-choice. I'm all the way pro-choice, because I don't feel like a woman should ever be forced to do anything that they don't want to do when it comes to their body and making choices that they're gonna have to live with for the rest of their life. So I'm very pro-choice, but for me and mine, I don't like birth control anymore. I know people who literally get sick from birth control. They're on their like 4th child because they can't do birth control.
I got pregnant with my second son on birth control, and before that I had exhausted every single avenue of birth control before that, except for a Depo shot. My doctor would not give me the Depo shot because I had already had such adverse side effects to the birth control, which I tried the pill, I tried the ring, I tried the patch, I tried all of those things. And every single one, I had severe adverse side effects. And my doctor was just like, I can't give you the Depo shot because I can't take it back.
Yeah.
Once you have the shot,
it's in your system.
It's in your system.
Yep.
And there's nothing that I can do about that. And if I give you the Depo shot and you start having adverse side effects, there's nothing that I can do for you.
Yep, you will have to live with it until
So he would not give me
body.
the Depo shot.
Yep.
He would not give me the Depo shot. And then to make matters worse, the insurance for my job would not cover the birth control. I had to pay for birth control out of pocket. And
that's why Plan B is so important, and I know they trying to like get rid of not Plan B,
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, sorry y'all. I know they're trying to get rid of that, like not have them, but that's why it's very important, because my first time getting on birth control actually without my parents knowing was when I was 15 years old. I wasn't having sex, but I was taking the steps in case I decided to have sex, so I wouldn't end up pregnant. And I would have never been able to do that without Planned Parenthood. But I brought up the birth control because that's one of the reasons I don't believe in Plan B. I just don't believe in putting stuff in your body that it says it's FD approved, but then later on in life, you got one eyeball that ended up here because you got all this stuff, or you're having complications conceiving because of stuff that they said was okay for you to use.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't, because they really don't know it. Everybody's body is different. Just because it worked good on your body doesn't mean it's gonna work good on my body. So I'm telling you, y'all watch this video, anybody out there that if I don't care. If I end up pregnant, I don't care how I end up pregnant. And I don't care if I went to do or not, if it's booty call, if it's not. For me and mine, I'm keeping it. I would want the father to be in the child's life, but if he honestly came to me and was like, listen, I'm not ready for this child, I don't want this child, I'm a woman of my word, like, okay, no problem. The door will always be open for you to come in your child's life. I don't feel like a man should have to be responsible for something that he does not want. I'm not gonna force you.
But unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword because, you went into this act knowing that these were possibilities.
And then, that could happen.
Right, and then for whatever reason, y'all can't agree to disagree to say, no, we're going to take this away. A man is going to get pulled in regardless if you want it in the first place or not. What I mean by that is, I don't want the baby, blah, blah, blah. All 9 months go through it and then the baby pops up. A man is not going to be like, oh, I have a child, but since I didn't want the baby, I'm not going to be. Right. You know what I mean? Because
I like how you say that because I always use that term, a man.
Right, because at the end of the day, the only person that's getting hurt is the child. Because no child should be, without the other parent. And facts and studies have shown that children that grow up with 2 good parents in their life, whether they live together or not, are much better children and become much better adults. So it's a slippery slope, and it's just one of those things that if you're very, very adverse to having a child, then you need to be making sure that
you're not having no kids.
Yes, whatever it is that it needs to be. You know what I mean? So if you can't control yourself, and
Well, if the condom break on me, I'm getting pregnant.
You hope you get pregnant.
I hope I get pregnant, and then I'm keeping it. I don't care. I don't care.
Michelle can afford to take care of a child by herself.
I don't care. My baby would be so spoiled anyway. Like, I wouldn't have to take care of it. My family take care of it. I don't care.
Because it's
I have that baby.
Yeah.
What would you do if you got pregnant and the guy told him he didn't want the baby?
I've never been in that situation.
Okay, but if you was.
If I was in that situation and he told me that he didn't want the baby, then we would really have to have a serious conversation about what's the steps that we want to take, because we're both grown and we knew that this was a possibility when we started having sex. It's always a possibility that somebody can get pregnant. Every single time you have sex, that's not a myth, that's not a mystery. Like, everybody fucking knows that. Everybody knows that. Every time that
even when you use the condom, even when you want birth control.
Yes. Every single time.
That's my mom.
roulette.
My mom always said,
Yes.
make sure who you having sex with is who you want to have a child with.
Yes.
Because you don't know. Like, you gotta deal with that person. Not 18 years. I hate when people say 18 years.
For the rest of your life.
That's a lifetime. I'm in my 30s. My brothers are in their 30s. Like, if something happens to either one of us, and it has, like, things have happened where my parents, who've been divorced since I was 8 years old, had to communicate with each other with dealing with grown adults. Like, so you have to know for sure, like, when you we just like having sex. People just like having sex, and they not thinking like
long-term
like
ramifications.
what? Nobody.
Especially once the draws start coming down.
Yes, you see, ain't nobody think about, I might actually end up having a child with this person. Like, this nigga couldn't even put 2 sentences together. Like, he was
I'm not having sex with nobody that can't put 2 sentences together. Like, how did we even get here?
What?
How did we even get here? How did we even get here if you can't even put 2 sentences together?
But what if he's like a millionaire
I don't give a
football player
fuck.
and they passed him all through school because he was just so good at football. So he's not really good at conversation, but he looks fun and he like you a lot. He wanna spoil you.
Yeah, she got the force is strong with her. She got those good sticks.
I was gonna have him because let me tell you, if this nigga contract is for like $10 million, baby, they got classes. I think we can hire a tutor actually.
Yeah,
When
you're
off
right.
season,
Right.
we can get somebody in the house. Look at you and Dave Floyd, what's his name?
First of all, he's a little guy.
Them little guys got big ass
Ass.
I have done the research. I just prefer tall dudes, but when people tell me they don't like short dudes, and one of the reasons be because they think
It's not about his penis.
I'm not saying it's
I don't like. It's not that I don't like.
They get into the crevices. They
No, I'm abnormally tall for a woman.
They can move and do things that them tall, awkward dudes can't fucking do. But I love my
We're not
tall.
gonna have this conversation.
I love.
We're not gonna do this.
in my 20s and I just wanna fuck, you give me some
5'5",
5'6".
with a tripod.
Wow.
Them niggas get down.
Alrighty then.
So that was our topic.
Yes. So I listen.
She ain't say she was giving the baby away though.
I wouldn't give the baby away. I would probably have the baby and I would probably raise my child.
So you would be being selfish. You know what I mean? Like you said, you would be being selfish.
First of all, we in New Jersey. Is there any abortion clinics in New Jersey?
You still would be being selfish. You got a car, you can drive.
Drive right there.
I don't know where.
I wouldn't have a baby and put a baby in diapers or whatever because like what the fuck, like who the fuck, like
got no black baby.
Who's gonna have a baby, carry a baby for 9 months underneath your heart, and then just say, oh fuck you, go live with somebody else?
Oh,
Like I mean they do it, but that's just not me. I already have 2 children, so I already know what that feels like.
But she would be, if you did it, she would be calling you selfish. Y'all heard her in the beginning of the
Listen,
video.
I'm just gonna make a disclaimer. I would say something on here, but I'm not gonna say something on here. I'm not worried about having no kids. That's the least of my worries is about having kids. That's just not gonna happen for me. I'm never having another kid.
She ain't having sex with me. So if you take Kalina out on a date, just know you ain't getting shit.
Fucking lie. No, I'm not having no more kids. My kids is 12 and 16. And I'm not on birth control.
She like them old people that date, they be like 70 years old and they just enjoying each other's company.
Yes. I like long walks on the beach, deep conversation, listen to the sound of nature.
Oh wow.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm still trying to get it in.
I'm talking about if the baby. If the girl came to you and she still wanted to
Well, yeah, I'm still like, no, I don't want to have it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not for abortion, but I'm not against abortion. But, you know, like at this moment in time, I'm not trying to have no baby right now. You know, I'm not, financially set up. It'd just be too hard on my life to have another child right now. So, yeah, we're not doing that. And, I would have to do everything I need to do to make sure that
didn't happen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard, it definitely is hard when you get in that moment, but.
See, you might say never listen, because you a dude. And y'all be saying regular shit like, oh yeah, because I want you to have my baby. That right there, that line right there, for me, is a fucking red flag. Don't say nothing about babies, having a baby, getting pregnant.
Yeah.
If you say any of those things around me, I'm automatically like,
oh, you can
flag with a fucking flag.
You can say
That is a fucking deal breaker.
I told that I wanted to have
Nope.
But see, I'm not that type of dude. Like, the memes, like, you see the memes that, like, they'll show a chick, it says, oh, you pull it out or get pregnant. And then, just because the chick got fat ass, all these dudes like, oh, she getting pregnant. It's like, really? Like, really? That's how, crazy we gonna be? Where we just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna impregnate her just because she looks good?
Fuck impregnate her. I would catch some shit just because she look good.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, that's not even considered, It's
Wow.
like, I know dudes.
Yeah, people look at people and assume they ain't got none just because they look good.
Yeah, like I know dudes that say if I have sex with this girl, she's getting pregnant. And then the other ignorant reason why they say that? Because now she's my baby mama and then we can have sex.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was just a meme.
No, that is real life.
But why do people think that they
Because they're idiots, they're stupid.
Because females do that.
That's true.
Well, you don't do that, but it's a lot of females out there that cannot stop having sex with their baby daddy. They be in fucking relationships and still be having sex with their baby daddy.
That's called no self-control.
And a lot
Because there's a whole lot of dick out
like
here.
how many people
I
you
know
know?
that
Before we even go there, how many people you know got self-control?
Because sex is a very powerful thing. And we know that sex is a very powerful thing. And sex will have you doing things that good sex will have you doing that they don't have license.
I just
They
think
don't
it was
want
the meme
insurance.
that takes me out. Whoever you are with the silver Altima, with the furry stern wheel cover with the eyelashes on the lights. Your man out here driving reckless blue car.
Yes, I was sitting in the car with somebody, and the guy rolled
Like
by,
that.
it was driving this little bitch. He was like, the dude I was with was like, that's his girl car. Like, you can tell by the size of it. Like, no dude goes and says, let me
You
get
get the
that.
little bit,
Yeah,
the little body,
yeah.
the little body.
Like, yeah.
Alright, well guys, we thank you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you check out our summer cocktail series so you can find out what we were sipping on while we had this discussion.
And you know that added to the
Woo.
right there.
Yeah, I did. It was so good. Alright, so you can find us on Instagram
Facebook.
and Twitter, all at Sip and Discuss. Make sure you leave comments,
Like and subscribe.
like
Right.
and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.